pin some bugs and various other invertebrates with me. And we're also going to test out some new entomology pins that I got off of Amazon because the ones that I took from my entomology lab are running out. So this is what we currently have in the bug box, and these are what we are going to add to the bug box. Okay, let's go, how about chronologically, in order of capture. Yeah, that'll work. So first up we have these ones that I caught at my mom's house. So we've got a variety of invertebrates in this one. We have 3 beetles, a centipede, and a isopod, potato bug, whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm saying invertebrates because the centipede and the isopod are not actually insects, but since my entomology class is over, I can add anything I want to the bug box because there are no rules. So I think we'll try to finish up the original entomology pins before we break out the new ones, just to, you know, get her done. So this motherfucker, oops, sorry. I just apologized to a dead bug. This motherfucker really does not want to flip over. I've been trying for the past 2 minutes to get this boy flipped and pinned, and he just does not want to. Oh my god, same with these ones too. Why do all of these bugs want so badly to be upside down? Just work with me, please. Okay, the first batch is done-ish. If you notice, we have a couple casualties. The small beetle lost a couple of legs while I was trying desperately to flip it over, and the centipede broke in half, so I just threw it out. But that is the first batch done. The second batch, we have 2. It's from a small waterfall that I can't remember the name of, that I took a hike with a couple of my cousins. We have what the internet told me is a hoverfly parasitoid wasp and another lacewing. Okay, second batch done. I definitely waited too long to pin all of these because they're pretty brittle. The lacewing lost its thorax and the wasp lost one of its antenna, but we persevered. I will see how well the lacewing, well, we are not focused at all. How well the lacewing stays, I may just toss it because I do have another lacewing up here. We'll see. Also, broke out a couple of the Amazon pins. They're definitely not as good as the other ones. They are pretty bendy. Hold on. They come in 3 different thicknesses, between 0 and 2, and they are, you can bend them pretty good. They would definitely not be viable at all for pinning something like my, what is it called? Sculptured wood borer, that's the bitch. I had troubles with these thick pins. These little wimpy bitch pins, no way would be able to get through it. So, I mean, they're okay. They're just not very durable. Getting out of the chronological order a little bit, I have this one, which I caught yesterday outside of my work. My coworker and I were filling up a bunch of water balloons, and the outdoor tap that we were using was inside of a rose bush, and the rose bush was full of these weird little guys. I think that might be a katydid, but I've never seen it before here, so I need to identify it first, but I will do that after it's pinned. I have never seen one of these, and also I had mac and cheese in here earlier because I went out and caught it after my shift was over. I went and stood back in the rose bush for another couple minutes trying to catch one of these. Okay, I did run it through my bug identifier apps. It is a little bit discolored. Yesterday it was a lot more green, but it is a type of cricket, and as you can see, crickets really don't die and preserve in an attractive way. They are very juice filled, and so when they dry out, they tend to deflate, and also green insects like this lacewing tend to discolor. So this one has both deflated a little bit and discolored, which is common for crickets, so I'm not super pleased with that, but the bug identifier apps say it's either a snow cricket or a snowy tree cricket, or a Riley's tree cricket. I'm not entirely sure. They're probably a little bit thrown off by that brown discoloration in the abdomen. So, yeah, it's some sort of tree cricket. And finally, we have the one that I am the least excited for, which is why I did it last. This is a cockroach, and I really don't like cockroaches. I've mentioned before in a video I made specifically about cockroaches, they freak me out. So this guy has now been in this jar for 2 weeks because I needed to make sure that it was 100% dead, because I don't trust cockroaches, I don't like cockroaches, and if there was any possibility of it getting out in my apartment, that would not fly. So I left it in this jar with the last of my ethyl acetate chemical. I used all of it in this jar to specifically make sure that this roach is dead. And I also closed the jar really tight, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get this open or not. And I also did not catch this myself. I made my mom's boyfriend catch it for me because I did not even want to go close to this thing because I hate them desperately. Oh, and would you look at that? The cricket has slid down the pin. I'm just gonna leave it here for a while until it dries out and becomes less juicy. Then I'll maybe start to reposition it better on the pin. And I am procrastinating taking this thing out of the jar because even dead, it freaks me the fuck out. I need to pin it. I don't want to pin it. It has been in it. Okay, it moved in the jar. Okay, it's dead. I just tilted the jar. It's dead. I just tilted it. I know that it's dead. I just really hate roaches. Okay, enough procrastinating. I have 2 thick pins left, and I'm going to use it to one of them to pin this roach, because I don't think these flimsy little Amazon pins will get through the crunchy roach exoskeleton. Yay! Ugh, okay, it's out. It didn't jump up and start running around when I dumped it out of the jar, so I'm pretty sure it's dead. I gotta flip it over and pin it. And then I never have to touch it again. I only have to look at it every time I open my bug box. Okay, that was not that bad. I was being a little bit over dramatic. I was expecting it to be a lot crunchier and hard to pin like that guy and that guy, but it really wasn't that bad. The pin went in fine. I think even the Amazon pins could have gone in. Now that it's on there, it freaks me out less. It's not as horrible as I thought it would be. Okay, and this is our recent pinning haul. Yay!